Hi, welcome to our channel of IGNOU Audiobooks. Indira Gandhi National Open University, School of Continuing Education, Certificate Programs, Certificate in Apparel Merchandising, CAPMER, BHC05 Basics of Apparel Industry and Entrepreneurship, Block 4, Unit 15, Word Processor. 15.0 Introduction. Computers have been in use in businesses, schools, hospitals, homes for many years now. Apart from being used to automate large systems and processes, they have made a big difference in office automation. Day-to-day office tasks such as creating documents, letters, memos, faxes, filing, storing, retrieving, mailing has become simpler and sophisticated with the use of computers. There are many software applications that help to create, edit, save and print documents, letters, mailing labels and reports. Same software can be used by students to create their project reports or assignments, at home to make a list of things to do or to buy and by anyone for any kind of document work. Software package that enables you to create, edit, print and save documents for future retrieval and reference is known as a word processor. We will study about word processor, its features and how to use it in this unit. 15.1 Objectives. After going through this unit, you will be able to learn what a word processor is and how to use it. Create, edit, save, preview and print a document. Format a document with different page layouts, borders, headers, footers and other settings. Manage and manipulate text, font, color, size, table and images, and use different features available in word processor to check spelling or grammar, use dictionary or create multiple letters. 15.2 What is word processor? A word processor is a software program capable of creating, storing, and printing documents. It helps you to create a document, format it, correct your mistakes, save, review, and print it. Word processors vary considerably, but all word processors support the following basic features: cut, copy, and paste text, insert or delete text, set page size and margins, search and replace, word wrap, print. Word processors that support only above features, and maybe few more, are called text editors. Most word processors, however, are quite advanced and support many additional features as listed below. Allows creating, deleting, moving, copying, renaming and searching for files. Allows specifying font, size, color, header, footer, page numbering, footnote, cross-reference, bullets and numbering, table, images, graphics, table of contents and indexes. Allows specifying page layout, page orientation and margins. Allows use of spell checker, thesaurus, macros, merges. Allows opening and editing multiple documents at the same time in separate windows. The word processors that support above features are called full-featured word processors. There are many word processors available in the market. We will consider MS Word 2007 for our study. We will understand what the above features are and how we can use them. 15.3 Word Basics. In this section we will cover how to start, open, create, save and close a Word document and what two different parts in a Word window stand for. The editing and formatting of the created document will be covered in the next section. 15.3.1 Starting Word. You can start MS Word by either of the following two ways. Click on Start All Programs Microsoft Office Word 2007. Double-click on the MS Word icon on the desktop if you have one. When Word opens, a new document with default name as Document 1 is opened. For each additional document you open, the number increases by 1. Please note that you can open more than one document at a time. You may also start Word by clicking on a document saved on your hard drive. Word will open automatically and the document will be displayed in the document area. When you open Word from the menu or desktop icon, the screen will look like in Figure 2.1. Figure 15.1 Microsoft Word window. Look at the screen for table content. 15.3.2 Introduction to Commands and Resources in Word window. Let us familiarize ourselves with the key commands and resources in Word window. The Microsoft Office button. It is the button in the upper left corner of the Word window. When you click on the button, it displays a menu that can be used to create a new document, open an existing document, save a document, print a document and perform many other tasks. The Quick Access toolbar. It is present next to the Microsoft Office button on the top. It provides you access to the commands you frequently use. By default, following appear on the Quick Access toolbar. Save. To save your file, you may also press keyboard button Ctrl+S. Undo. To roll back the action that you last took, Ctrl+Z. Redo. To reapply the action you rolled back or to repeat an action, Ctrl+Y. The title bar. It is next to the Quick Access toolbar at the top. It displays the title of the document on which you are currently working. By default, the first new document is named as Document 1. For each additional document you open, the number increases by 1. You may save the documents by any legal file name you want. The ribbon. The ribbon is the panel at the top portion of the document, right below the title bar. To begin with, it has following 7 tabs. Home. It has basic commands for creating and formatting the documents. It has controls for working with the clipboard, setting fonts, formatting. Paragraphs, applying styles and using find and replace. Insert. It has commands for inserting pages, tables, pictures, shapes, add illustrations, links, headers, footers, symbols, signature line and much more. Page layout. The commands here help to set the layout of the document, apply a theme to the document to set the overall look of the document, set the margins, background colors, etc. References. It has commands that let you create table of contents, footnotes, indexes, etc. Mailings. Has commands for creating mail merges. Review. Has commands to track changes and add comments to the documents. View. Helps to change the document views. We cover in detail each of the above features in the later sections of this unit. Besides these basic tabs, additional tabs appear from time to time, depending on the context we are working in. These tabs are called contextual tabs. For example, if you select a drawing tool's contextual tab appears that has commands to help you manipulate the drawing. These contextual tabs appear in a different color to make them easy to spot. The commands on each tab are organized into groups. Hence, a group is a collection of logically related command buttons that you can use to develop or edit your Word document. Commonly used features are displayed on the ribbon and additional options can be accessed through the dialog box launcher at the bottom right corner of each group. The ruler. The ruler can be found right below the ribbon. The ruler is useful for document layout purposes. It is used to set the margins, tab stops, align text, graphics, tables and other elements in a document. You may change the setting to show or hide the ruler. The text area. You can type your content in the text area. The blinking vertical line is the cursor which marks the insertion point. As you type, text displays at the cursor location. The vertical scroll bar on the window helps you to move up and down the document. The status bar. The status bar is at the very bottom of the window. It provides information such as the current page and the number of words in the document. You can change what displays on the status bar by right-clicking on the status bar and selecting/deselecting the options from the menu. You may also view your document in one of the following ways using the hot buttons in the status bar. Draft view. It is used to quickly edit your document. It shows the page in a simplified format and is most frequently used view. Web layout shows how a page will appear when viewed from a web browser. Full screen reading shows the page in a way that it makes it easy and comfortable to read your document on screen. Print layout shows the document as it will look when it is printed. Outline view displays the document in outline form. The outline view allows you to see either the entire contents of the document or just chapter headings or section heading and so on. 15.3.3 Setting up your Word environment. Before you begin creating Word documents, you may want to set up your Word environment and become familiar with a few key tasks such as how to maximize and minimize the ribbon, configure the Quick Access toolbar, display the ruler, etc. Minimize and maximize the ribbon. Right-click anywhere in the main menu. Select Minimize the ribbon in the menu that appears. This will toggle the ribbon on and off. Figure 15.2 Minimize the ribbon. Look at the screen for table content. The check mark beside Minimize the ribbon option indicates the feature is active. You may choose to use this option if you prefer not to use the ribbon, but use different menus and keyboard shortcuts. This has the advantage of giving you more screen space to work on the document. Add commands to Quick Access toolbar. Click the arrow, Customize Quick Access toolbar, to the right of the Quick Access toolbar. Select the command you wish to add from the drop-down menu. The command will appear in the Quick Access toolbar. Look at the screen for table content. Figure -15.3 Adding commands to Quick Access toolbar. You may want to add frequently used commands to your Quick Access toolbar to make the specific word features more convenient to you. Display or hide the ruler. Click the View Ruler icon over the scroll bar. Figure 15.4 View Ruler icon. The View Ruler icon is a toggle button that shows or hides the ruler. Customize the status bar. Right-click anywhere on the status bar. From the menu that appears, select the options that you want to see on the status bar. Each click on an option will toggle it between show and hide on. The status bar. Customizing the environment using word options. The word options menu allows you to customize Word 2007 according to your preferences. Click the Microsoft Office button. Click on Word Options button located at the bottom of the menu. Figure 15.5 Word Options button. Look at the screen for table content. When you click on Word Options button, an extensive menu will open. It has more than 100 configurable options, not including submenus. You can set your preferences for autocorrect, printing, saving, custom directories, color scheme, spell check, grammar check, updating fields and much more. In addition, this menu contains help options, such as repairing Microsoft Office or changing security settings. You may not be able to understand most of these options for now. We will take up some examples now and cover some more options while we progress through this unit. Change the color of the Office ribbon. A. Click the Office button. B. Click the Word options. C. On the Popular tab, under Color Scheme, select the preferred color. Change the default document folder. A. Click the Office button. B. Click the Word options. C. On the Save tab, under Save Documents, click Browse button next to the default file location text box. D. Navigate to and click the folder you want to be your default. E. Click OK twice. Reorder items on Quick Access toolbar. A. Click the Office button. B. Click the Word options. C. On the Customize tab, under Customize Quick Access toolbar, select the command and then use the up/down arrow key to change its position on the bar. 15.3.4 Creating a new document. You can create a new document as follows. Click the Microsoft Office button. Select New. The New Document dialog box appears. Select Blank Document under Blank and Recent section. It will be highlighted by default. Click Create. A new, blank document appears in the Word window. You may also use keyboard shortcut Ctrl+N to create a new document. 15.3.5 Opening an existing document. You can open an existing document in one of the following ways. Click the Microsoft Office button. Select Open. Select the required document in the dialog box. Or use keyboard shortcut Ctrl+O to select and open an existing document. Or if you have recently used the document, then click the Microsoft Office button Word Processor. Choose from the Recent Documents section. Or go to Windows Explorer. Find your document. Right mouse click on the document and select Open. 15.3.6 Saving an existing document. Click the Microsoft Office button. Select Save from the menu. Or use keyboard shortcut Ctrl+S. Or use Save on the Quick Access toolbar. On using any of these options, the document is saved in its current location with the same file name. If you are saving the document for the first time, then Save As dialog box appears which accepts the document name and location, folder, where it is to be saved. Using Save As option. You may use Save As option as below. Click the Microsoft Office button. Select Save As from the menu. The Save As dialog box appears. Select the location where you wish to save the document. Enter the name for the document. Click the Save button. The Save As option can be used to create a backup copy of the document by saving it at another location or by different name. Save the document as a template. Save the document in a format that is fully compatible with Word 97/2003. Save the document in other formats, for example PDF. 15.3.7 Working with multiple documents. Multiple documents can be opened simultaneously if there is such a need. To see the list of open documents, click on View tab of the ribbon. Click on Switch Windows in the window group. A drop-down list of all open documents is displayed. The current document has a checkmark besides its name. You may select any document from the list to make it current. 15.3.8 Closing a document. To close a document, click the Microsoft Office button. Select Close from the menu. The current document closes. The next document in the list becomes current. If there is no other open document, then only Word window is there. 15.4 Editing and formatting text. In this section we will study how to add, delete, insert, copy, paste, drag and drop text in a document and then how to design a creative and effective document using the formatting features of Word. 15.4.1 Text Basics. In this section we will learn how to insert, select, delete, copy, paste, drag and drop text. To insert text, move the mouse to the location where you wish the text to appear in the document and left-click the mouse there. Or use the arrow buttons on the keyboard to reach the location where the text should appear. The insertion point, blinking cursor, appears. Start typing the text at the insertion point. You may also use the following keyboard shortcuts or tab or enter keys to move through the document. Home, to reach the beginning of the line. End, to reach end of the line. Control plus Home, to reach beginning of the document. Control plus End, to reach end of the document. To delete text, place your cursor next to the text you wish to delete. Press the backspace key on the keyboard to delete the text on the left of the cursor. Press the delete key to delete the text on the right of the cursor. To select text, place your cursor next to the text you wish to select. Left-click your mouse and while holding it down, drag your mouse over the text to select it. Release the mouse button. The selected text gets highlighted. Or press the Shift key on the keyboard and use arrow keys to highlight the text. When you select a text or image using mouse, a mini toolbar with formatting options appear. This happens only when the option has been selected in Word. Options dash greater than popular. Mini toolbar makes formatting commands easily accessible. Shortcuts for selecting a portion of the text are: to select whole word, double-click within the word or use Shift plus Control plus arrow, right or left, keys on the keyboard. To select whole paragraph, triple-click within the paragraph or use Shift plus Control plus arrow, up or down, keys on the keyboard. To select entire document, use Editing Select all from the Home tab or press Ctrl plus A. To cut, copy, and paste text, select the text you wish to cut or copy. Click the Copy command on the Home tab or use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl plus C to copy the text. Or click Cut command on the Home tab or use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl plus X to cut the text. Set the cursor where you wish to paste the text. Click the Paste command on the Home tab or the keyboard shortcut Ctrl plus V. The text will appear at the cursor position. In case of copy, there will be a duplicate copy of the selected text. In case of cut, the selected text will be moved from its original place to the new cursor position. To drag and drop text, select the text you wish to copy. Left-click your mouse and while pressing the mouse button, drag the text to the location where you wish it to appear. The cursor will have a text box under it to indicate that you are moving text. Release the mouse button and the text will appear at the desired position. 15.4.2 Formatting text. In this section you will learn how to manage the font size, color, indentation, justification, paragraphs, styles, etc. to create an effective document. Figure 15.6 Text Formatting Options. Look at the screen for table content. To understand how to use text formatting features, we will work towards writing following text. Invitation for 36th Annual Concert. Open a new document and type the following text. Invitation for 36th Annual Concert. Use Enter key for new line to get the text in 2 lines as above. Set the cursor right before 36 and press Enter key from the keyboard. You will get the text as an invitation for 36th annual concert. Change the font. To change the font of the above text, select the text 36th annual concert. Click on the drop-down arrow next to the font style box in the font group of the Home tab. A drop-down menu appears. Move the cursor over various font styles. A live preview of the font will appear for the selected text. Choose the font called Baskerville Boldface from the menu. Font style will change for the selected text. Now select Invitation for and set the font to Bodoni Mount for this text. Change the font size. Select the text 36th annual concert. Click on the drop-down arrow next to the font size box in the font group of the Home tab. A drop-down menu appears. Move the cursor over various font sizes. A word processor live preview of the font size will appear for the selected text. Choose the 28 as the font size. Font size will change for the selected text. Now select Invitation for and set the font size to 18 for this text. Change the font color. Select the text 36th annual concert. Click on the drop-down arrow next to the font color box in the font group of the Home tab. A font color menu appears. Move your cursor over the various font colors. A live preview of the color will appear in the document. Choose the color of your choice for the text. You have a choice of lot many colors than in the menu. Click on More Colors at the bottom of the menu. To access the Colors dialog box, you can choose any color from there also. Note, you must have noticed that whenever you select text, a mini toolbar appears. You may use that toolbar also to format the selected text. The toolbar appears only if it is set in the Word Options menu. To use the bold, italic, and underline commands, select the text Invitation for. Click the bold command in the font group. The selected text becomes bold. Similarly, you may use italics or underline command whenever needed. You may also use keyboard shortcuts once you have selected the text. Bold, Ctrl+B. Italics, Ctrl+I. Underline, Ctrl+U. To change the text case, select the text 36th annual concert. Click the Change Case command in the font group on the Home tab. Select uppercase from the drop-down list. The selected text changes to all uppercase. To change the text case, select the text 36th annual concert. Select Center Align Text from the paragraph group on the Home tab. The selected text is centered. There are 4 alignment options. Align text left, Ctrl+L, aligns all the selected text to the left margin. Center, Ctrl+E, aligns text an equal distance from the left and right margins. Align text right, Ctrl+R, aligns all the selected text to the right margin. Justify, Ctrl+J, justified text lines up equally to the right and left margins. To add the border, select the text around which you wish to have a border. Click on the drop-down arrow of Border command in the paragraph group on the Home tab. Choose what kind of border you want from the drop-down list. We will choose outside borders for our purpose. To add the superscript or subscript, there are instances where we need text below or above the baseline, for example in mathematical formulae, x cube, or chemical symbols, H2O. To learn how to achieve this effect, we take the following example. A, B, whole square equals A plus B whole square, 4 Type the following text. A, B, whole square equals A plus B whole square, 4 Select the text to after A, B. Select superscript from the font group in Home tab. A, B whole square becomes A, B whole square. Similarly change A plus B whole square to A plus B whole square. You can choose subscript from the font group in Home tab to give the subscript effect to the select text. 15.4.3 Formatting paragraphs, adding lists and working with styles. In Word, when you type content, each time you press Enter key, a new paragraph is created. You can format each paragraph by setting the font, indentation and alignment, specifying the space between 2 paragraphs or between lines in a paragraph. Styles are set of formats like font size, color, alignment, etc. that you can apply to a paragraph altogether in one go. To format line spacing, select the text you want to format. Click on Line Spacing command in the paragraph group on Home tab. Select any of the spacing options from the drop-down list. Or you may set it in the paragraph dialog box that appears when you choose line spacing options. From the drop-down menu, set the appropriate value in the line spacing drop-down box. To format paragraph spacing, click on Line Spacing command in the Paragraph group on Home tab. Click the Add Space before paragraph or Remove Space after paragraph from the menu. Or you may select Line Spacing options. To open the paragraph dialog box, set the before and after points in the paragraph section. Line spacing is measured in lines or points, which is referred to as leading. When you reduce the leading, you automatically bring the lines of text closer together, using indents and tabs. Indentation is a good way to draw attention to a specific text. You may use Show/Hide command in the paragraph group of the Home tab to see the non-printing characters such as spacebar or tab key markings. This is particularly useful while working with tabs and indents. Use the tab key to indent a single line of text. You can also indent multiple lines together by selecting all the lines and then pressing tab key. Shift+Tab will decrease the indent. Multiple lines can also be indented using indent commands in the paragraph group on the Home tab. You can use these commands multiple times. Modify default indent setting. Select the text for which you would like to modify the indent setting. Select the Page Layout tab. In the paragraph group, under Indent, set the values for left and right indents. The tab selector. You can set tabs to get several lines of text indented properly. Without any tabs added, each press of the tab key moves the cursor along by 1 inch. You can specify precisely where you want your text to start after you press the tab key, so that you get the layout you want. Figure 15.7 Tab Selector. Look at the screen for table content. The tab selector is above the vertical ruler on the left. The tab option changes when you click on the tab selector. To set the tab stop, click the tab selector till you see the tab stop you want to use. Click at the point on the horizontal ruler where you want that tab stop. To remove the tab, just click and drag it off from the ruler. The tab options are Symbol tab type. Look at the screen for symbol types. Left tab moves the text right as you type. Center tab centers text according to the tab. Right tab moves text to the left as you type. Decimal tab aligns decimal numbers using the decimal point. Bar tab draws a vertical line of the document. First line indent inserts the indent marker on the ruler and indents the first line of text in a paragraph. Inserts the hanging indent marker and indents all lines other than the first line. Working with lists. Bulleted and numbered lists can be used in your documents to arrange and format text to draw emphasis. To create a new list, select the text you want to format as a list. Click the Bullets or Numbering command in the Paragraph group on the Home tab. Click the bullet or numbering style you want to use. It will appear in the document. When you position your cursor at the end of the list item and press Enter, an item is added to the list. You can also change the bullets or numbering style anytime. Select the text in the existing list and use the Bullets or Numbering command in the paragraph group to select an alternate bullet or numbering style. You can use Define New Bullet or Define New Number format to change the bullet style and color or number style and font. Applying styles. Styles are powerful tools that can help you create professional-looking documents easily. A style is a predefined combination of font style, color and size of text that can be applied to selected text. Create a new style. Click the arrow in the bottom right corner of the Styles group on the Home tab. This opens the Styles task pane. There are 3 buttons at the bottom left corner of the Styles task pane. These buttons are New Style, Style Inspector, and Manage Style. Click New Style button. A dialog box appears. Enter the name of the style and set all the formatting requirements like font style, size, alignment, justification, etc. If you want the style to be available to all the new documents from now onwards, then select the option New Document based on this template. Selecting and applying a style. Select text to format. In the Style group on the Home tab, hover over each style to see a live preview in the document. Click More drop-down arrow to see additional styles. Click to select the style. The selected text is formatted in the selected style. Or Click Change Styles command on the ribbon. Select the style set from the menu that appears. Change is reflected in the entire document. Format Painter command. Format Painter is a copying tool that allows you to copy formatting from text to text or from one graphic or table to another. Format Painter is available in the Clipboard Group Home tab. Click the formatted text or graphics. Click on Format Painter button. The cursor will change. Click the unformatted text or graphics to change the style. The text or graphics will format exactly as the previous section. 15.4.4 Working with Tables and Illustrations. A table is a grid of cells arranged in horizontal rows and vertical columns. Tables can be customized and are useful for various tasks such as presenting text information and numerical data for financial reports, catalogs, etc. An illustration like pictures, shapes, clip arts, charts, etc. make documents visually more appealing and adds clarity and readability to the document. Creating a new table. Place the cursor where you want table to appear. Select the Insert tab. Click Table command. Drag your mouse over the diagram squares to select the number of rows and columns in the table. Click to create the table with selected number of cells. Modifying the table. When you select a table in the document, Design and Layout tabs appear under Table Tools on the ribbon. Using commands on the Layout tab, you can make a variety of modifications to the table such as adding or deleting columns and rows, merge or split cells. Change cell size, align cell text, change text direction, etc. Figure 15.8 Layout tab. Look at the screen for table content. Using the Design tab, you can choose a table style and modify table border or shading. Figure 15.9 Design tab for table tools. Look at the screen for table content. You can also add your own table styles or modify the existing ones. Click on the down arrow of Table Styles for more styles. Choose the option New Table Style or Modify Table Style. At the bottom of the menu, adding/deleting row or column with right mouse click. Place the cursor in the row below / above which you wish to add the row. Right-click the mouse for a menu to appear. Select Insert rows below or Insert rows above or Insert columns to the left or Insert columns to the right option as per your requirement. You can also use Delete option from the menu to delete the rows or columns. Convert existing text to a table. Select the text you wish to convert. Select the Insert tab. Click the Table command. Select Convert text to table from the menu. A dialog box appears. Choose the correct option at Separate Text at Inserting and Modifying Illustrations. Place your cursor where you want the illustration. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. Click on Picture/Clipart/Shape/Smart Art/Chart depending on your requirement from the Illustrations group. The dialog box will open and you can choose the illustration of your choice. When you choose a shape, you have to draw it on the document after your selection. Other illustrations are automatically copied once you have chosen them. You will notice that following contextual tabs appear depending on the illustration. Picture/Clip Art, format under Picture Tools. Shapes, format under Drawing Tools. Smart Art, design and format under Smart Art Tools. Chart, design, layout and format under Chart Tools. Using the above options on the ribbon, you can change the style, size, color, position, alignment, orientation, etc. of the illustration. You can also do your setting using the right mouse click on the picture. When you have text and shapes overlapping one another, you can use Bring to Front and Send to Back ordering options so that they overlap but still are visible. The Order option is available when right-click on the object. 15.5 Document Formatting, Proofing and Printing Features. In this section we will learn word features that are applicable to whole document and not just text or paragraph. We will also learn what features to use to make our document look professional and polished. To change page orientation, select Page Layout tab on the ribbon. Click Orientation command in the Page Setup group. Choose the orientation you want, landscape, horizontal, or portrait, vertical. To change paper size, select Page Layout tab on the ribbon. Click Size command in the Page Setup group. A drop-down menu appears with all the available paper sizes. Current size is highlighted. Choose the size option. Page size of document changes. To set page margins, select Page Layout tab on the ribbon. Click Margins command in the Page Setup group. Choose the predefined margins from the list. Or customize your margins by selecting Custom Margins from the menu and entering the desired margins in the appropriate fields. To insert a break, select Page Layout tab on the ribbon. Place your cursor at the insertion point. Click Breaks command in the Page Setup group. A menu will appear. Choose the appropriate break. A page break moves text from the insertion point to a new page. A section break creates a barrier between parts of the document for formatting purposes. We will study about sections a little later in the unit. To insert a blank page, position the cursor before which you need to add a blank page. Select Insert tab on the ribbon. Select Blank Page from the Pages group. A blank page is added before the insertion point. This option should be used minimally since at times it poses formatting problems. To add borders to page, select Page Layout tab on the ribbon. Click Page Borders command in the Page Background group. In the Page Border tab, select the appropriate border. Apply to whole document for border on all the pages of the document. To add background color, pattern/shading to page, select Page Layout tab on the ribbon. Click Page Color command in the Page Background group. You can choose a color from the menu or select Fill Effects. The Fill Effects dialog box appears. It has 4 tabs: Gradient, Texture, Pattern, and Picture. You may set any one of them at a time. To add watermark to the page, select Page Layout tab on the ribbon. Click Watermark command in the Page Background group. You may choose from the pre-existing ones in the list or set up a custom picture or text watermark. The watermark will appear on all the pages of the document. Working with headers and footers word processor. The header is a section of the document that appears in the top margin, while the footer is a section that appears in the bottom margin. Select Insert tab on the ribbon. Select Header from the Header and Footer group. You can either select from the built-in options from the list or blank header/footer or edit header/footer from the menu. The Design tab with Header and Footer tools appears. It has all the header/footer design option that you can use for your document. Figure 15.10 Design tab for Header and Footer tools. Look at the screen for table content. Type the information in the header and the footer. You may insert date and time, page numbers, author, etc. You also have an option to specify different header/footer for first page of the document or for even and odd numbered pages. To create a document in columns layout. Columns are used in many types of documents, but are most commonly used in newspapers, magazines, academic journals and newsletters. To add columns to a document, select the text you want to format. Select the Page Layout tab. Click on Columns command in the Page Setup group. Choose the number of columns you want. The document changes in the column format. Applying themes. A theme is a set of formatting choices of color, font and styles that can be applied in combination to an entire document. To apply a theme, select the Page Layout tab. Click the Themes command. Please note that the document should not be in compatibility mode for the theme group to be enabled. Select a theme from the list. The formatting like font styles, sizes, colors, lines and fill effects would change. You cannot apply a theme to a document without applying styles first. Themes look for and replace the formats of each of the styles. Create custom theme. First, create new theme colors using Colors command in Themes group of Page Layout. Use drop-downs to change the colors for each part of the document and then enter the name for the theme color. Save. Similarly, create new theme fonts and select Effects. Now, click Themes command and select Save Current Theme. Enter the theme name and save. Spelling and grammar. By default, Word automatically checks your document for spelling and grammar and indicates the errors by colored lines. A red line indicates misspelled word. A green line indicates grammar error. When there is an error, just right-click on the red/green underline and select the correct word from the suggested list. You may also choose to ignore the underlined word. You can also wait and the spelling and grammar check after completing the document. Click the Spelling and Grammar command in Proofing group on the Review tab. Find and replace text. If you realize that you need to change a word in the document, for example some date, location, name, etc. that you know exists in the document but don't know where exactly it is, you can use Find option. Click Find in the Editing group. You can also use Ctrl+F keyboard shortcut. In the Find tab, enter the text you are looking for. You may go to the occurrence one by one using Find Next or use Find In to see all the occurrences. If you want to replace the text with some other text, then use the Replace tab in the dialog box. Enter the text to replace with. You can replace once by one, replace button, or all in one go, replace all. And if you don't want to replace an occurrence, then click Find Next. You can also directly use Replace command in the Editing group or Ctrl+H. Autocorrect option. Autocorrect option provides feature using which you can replace as you type. It helps to correct typos and misspellings as they occur. For example, if you accidentally type their word, changes it to the. This feature saves time and helps eliminate errors. Autocorrect is also used to apply special formatting. For example, C is changed to the copyright symbol. Customizing autocorrect. Click Office button. Click Word options. Select Proofing in the left pane. Click Autocorrect options button. Select the Autocorrect tab. In the section Replace Text as you type, under Replace add the abbreviation or the text you want to replace. Under the label with enter the correct text that you want. Click Add and then OK. Thesaurus. Thesaurus quickly shows the synonyms for a word that you type. Right-click the word and choose synonym from the menu that appears. A menu listing synonyms for the word appears. Choose the appropriate word. Or click the Review tab. Click Thesaurus in the Proofing group. Research task pane opens with the synonyms listed of the selected word. Preview before printing. Click Office button. Select Print Preview. The document opens in the print preview mode. Click Print to print the document or close Print Preview to come back to the document in original mode. You can modify page margins, orientation, page size, etc. in Print Preview mode. To quick print the document, click Office button. Select Print Quick. Print. The document prints to the default printer. To print the document, click Office button. Select Print. The Print dialog box appears. Select the pages you would like to print, all pages, current page or range of pages. Select the number of copies. Check the collate if you are printing multiple copies of a multi-page document. Select the printer from the drop-down list. Click on Options button and you can set other printing options, for example if you need to print the background color or not. Click OK to print. 15.6 Other Word features. There are many other features in Word that help us to create professional and error-free documents. Let us learn more about those features. Inserting hyperlinks. A hyperlink is a piece of text or image in an electronic document that can connect readers to another portion of the document or a different web page. To insert a hyperlink, select the text or image you would like to make a hyperlink. Right-click on the text or image and select Hyperlink option from the menu. Or select Insert tab. Click Hyperlink in the Links group. The Insert Hyperlink dialog box appears. The selected text will be in the Text to Display field or it will be disabled. For an image, type the web address in the Address field and click OK. The image or text will now be a hyperlink. You can use options Edit Hyperlink, Remove Hyperlink to open hyperlink that appear when you right-click on the hyperlink. Understanding sections. Sections are the basis of Word's page layout formatting. You can divide your document into any number of sections. Each section can have its own page formatting with respect to paper size, margins, page orientation, number and spacing of columns, header, footer, footnotes, endnotes, page numbering or line numbering. A single page can contain multiple sections. Create a section. Position the cursor where you want the new section to begin. Click Page Layout tab on the ribbon. Click Breaks button in the Page Setup group. Choose one of the section breaks from the drop-down list. Next page, the new section begins from the following page. Continuous, the new section begins from the next line of the same page. Even page, the new section begins on the next even numbered page. Odd page, the new section begins on the next odd numbered page. Creating an index of a document. Indexes help to locate specific portions of the document easily. Creating an index is a 3-step process. Mark all the words and phrases within your document that you want to appear in the index. Create the index from the marked words. Carefully review the index created and fix if there are any issues. Marking index entries. Select the word or phrase you want in the index. Click References tab. Click Mark Entry in the index group of the tab or press Alt plus Shift plus X. It opens the Mark Index Entry dialog box. Ensure that the content in the main entry field is correct and click the Mark button. To index an entry under a different word, type the alternative entry in the main entry field and click the Mark button again. Mark any additional index entries by highlighting them in the document and clicking the Mark button. After you mark all of the index entries you want, click the Close button. Inserting the index. Place the cursor where you want index to appear. Select the Reference tab on the ribbon. Click Insert Index button in the index group. Select the index style from the Formats drop-down in the index dialog box that opens. Set the other controls as per your needs. Click OK. The index is inserted into the document. Adding footnotes and endnotes. Footnote is the additional information that is found at the bottom of a page. Often a footnote will contain the source of the information or additional information about the text contained in the document. Endnote is additional information or credits given at the end of the document instead of at the end of each page. To insert a footnote or an endnote, place the cursor where you want the little footnote reference number to appear in the text. Click on the References tab. Click the Insert Footnote/Insert Endnote button in the Footnotes group. Type the footnote/endnote. To make any changes, click on the arrow in the lower right corner of the Footnotes group to launch the Footnote and Endnote dialog box. Make the required changes. You can change a footnote to endnote or vice versa as needed using the Convert button in the dialog box. To delete a footnote, select the footnote reference number in the text and press Delete. Building Table of Contents. Table of Contents (TOC) is a listing of all the headings, each with a page number, you designate throughout your document beforehand. When you create a TOC, Word searches your document for heading paragraphs to include in the table, recognizing them by the styles you assign to them. Apply heading styles to your chosen headings. Move the cursor to the place where you want to see your TOC. Click Reference tab. Click Table of Contents button in the Table of Contents group. Choose the TOC style you wish to use from the menu list. To customize, click the TOC button and select Insert Table of Contents. A Table of Contents dialog box appears. Choose the options for your table. Show page numbers to display/not display the page numbers in TOC. Right align page numbers to place page numbers either right next to the corresponding text or at the right margin. Tab Leader to change or remove the dotted line that connects each TOC entry to the page number. Formats to select one of several predefined formats for the TOC. Show Levels to specify which heading level to include in the table. Rebuilding Table of Contents. After you create TOC, it does not reflect later changes you make to the document. You need to update or rebuild it as follows. Click the Update Table button in TOC group on References tab. Click OK to update the table. Adding comments. Comments are simple notes, suggestions, questions, thoughts, ideas or advice that can be transparently added to the document without altering the text. Comments are always labeled with your initials and a sequential number. If number of people are commenting on the document, then each person's comment appear in a different color. To add a comment in your Word document. Figure 15.11 Adding comments. Look at the screen for table content. Select the text for which you wish to add a comment. Click the Review tab. Click on New Comments button in the Comments group. In the markup area, you see a comment bubble containing the comment number and writers. Initials. Type your comment. Comment is added in the markup area. To close the comment window, click the X Close button. Track and review changes. To note the changes in a document, you need to activate Revision Tracking feature. Click Review tab. Click Track Changes button in the Tracking group. To turn off revision, click the Track Changes button again. The only clue that you have properly activated revision tracking is that Track Changes button appears highlighted in the ribbon. With revision tracking, any new text that you add appears in red underline. Text you delete is colored with red strike through. Figure 15.12 Adding text with track changes on. Look at the screen for table content. Begin at the start of the document and click Next button in the Changes group of Review tab to go to the next change in your document. To accept the change, click Accept button. To reject the change, click Reject button. Change is removed from the document. You can also accept or reject all changes in one go. You can also right-click any revision mark to accept or reject it. Save the final document. Document Map. Document Map enables you to see a quick overview of a document structure, especially when using the heading styles. Click View tab on the ribbon, select Document Map checkbox and Show/Hide group. A Document Map task pane opens, summarizing various heading styles in use. Click a heading inside the map to instantly jump to that part of your document. Protect document. You can protect your document from being modified or changed by other. Click the Review tab on the ribbon. In the Protect group, click the Protect Document button. Choose an option from the drop-down list. You can limit the formatting styles and restrict certain types of document editing. You are listening to this audiobook on AudioLearn IGNOU. 15.7 Mail Merge. Mail Merge is a tool that allows you to easily produce personalized multiple letters, labels and more using information stored in a list, database or spreadsheet. To use Mail Merge, select Mailings tab on the ribbon. Click on the Start Mail Merge command. Choose Step-by-Step Mail Merge wizard. The Mail Merge task pane appears that will guide you through the 6 main steps to complete the task. You will have many decisions to make during the process. The following is an example of how to create a form letter and merge the letter with a data list. Select letters for the document type in the Mail Merge task pane. Click Next, Starting Document at the bottom of the task pane to move to Step 2. Select the starting document. Choose Start from a template and then select any template from Letters tab for our example. Click Next, select Recipients at the bottom of the task pane to move to Step 3. Select Type a New List button, since we don't have an existing list of recipients. Click on Create in the task pane to create a data source. A new address list dialog box appears. Enter the data only for the columns title, first name, address line 1, city, pin code. Enter the complete name in the first name column itself. Click New Entry to add more than one record. You may customize the address list by clicking on the Customize button. You can add new columns, delete the column you don't need, rename a column or change the column order in the Customize Address List dialog box. For example, we will delete the columns last name, state and country from the column list. Select these columns one by one and click Delete button after each selection. You will need to confirm each deletion. After deleting all the required columns, rename the column first name to name. Click OK to save the changes. After data entry, when you click OK, it asks for the file name and location. Provide the required information and click Save. The Mail Merge Recipients dialog box appears and displays all the records in the list. You can refine the recipients list using sort, filter or other options available in the dialog box. Click OK once you have ensured that the data list is correct. Click Next, write your letter to move to Step 4. Since we had started with a template, we need not type any letter. Else, you can type a letter now if you don't have one. Also notice address block and greeting line in the letter. This is where the personalized information will appear in the completed letter after merging. To see how to add this information, simply place your cursor where you want to insert the information. Click on address block or greeting line and a dialog box appears. Specify what and how you want the information to appear and click OK. You can see a placeholder has appeared in the document. You can display more fields by using the option More Items from the task pane and selecting the required field from the Insert Merge Field dialog box. Once you have set all the placeholders for the information and completed your letter, click Next, preview your letters. Figure 15.13 Mail Merge, Setting Address Block. Look at the screen for table content. When you have previewed the letters to ensure that the information from the data records appeared correctly in the letter, click Next, complete the merge. Click Print to print the letters. Select all and click OK. 15.8 Summary. Word processor software is the key to quickly create a formatted and professional-looking document. Its features allow us to create a document with any kind of layout, formatting, data, graphics, tables, and for any purpose. The document once created can be saved and revisited for further improvements. It helps us to create an error-free content, enables us to ensure that we will get what we want through preview option and eventually print the document. Word processor is an extremely useful tool for all kinds of people. It helps businesses to create legal copies, letters, letterheads, memos, mailing lists, reference documents. It helps students to prepare their project reports, assignments, to-do list, create work for research and publication. It is useful at home to write letters, create shopping list, resumes and cards. Hence, the utility of a feature-rich word processor is immense and abounds. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video with the next chapter.